Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and selamat sejahtera. My name is Mustaqim. I would like to talk, we would like to talk about major threats to forest ecosystem. A forest ecosystem is a terrestrial system in which living things such as tree, insect, animals, and humans interact. It is subset of the ecosystem, which is the largest function unit on Earth and concern of all geographical, further, and living things. Like any other ecosystem, a forest ecosystem consists of both biotic and abiotic element. Abiotic element components are defined as inorganic substance like water, air, and soil. The three biological building blocks are produce, consumer, and discomposer. An ecosystem component interact with one another, making the ecosystem self-sustaining. In addition, compared to tiny ecosystem like wetland and grassland, it is significantly more stable and resistant to damage change. However, through through the year through the years, the forest ecosystem has been treated its harmony by various external and internal threats, especially tropical rainforests in countries with an equal climate. Such threats are manifest not only by human greed, which is deforestation, overhunting, and overexploitation, but also by natural cause.
Thank you, Mustaqim. As a moderator in group, my point is deforestation. Extensive deforestation is the main threat to forest ecosystem. This is due to the forest being exploit to meet the demand of various sectors such as development, settlement, and industry. Each forest area and plant environment has its own role in the ecosystem. For example, it becomes a habitat for flora and fauna, moderates the temperature, and also grip the soil to prevent landslide. If deforestation activities continue and are not authorized by the responsible party, they will have an impact not only on flora and fauna but also on humans, such as increase in the temperature of the earth and affected areas. Therefore, uncontrolled deforestation to fulfill human needs will lead to continuous environmental degradation, making it difficult for the ecosystem to restore its biodiversity. Thank you. That's all. I leave the next point to Harith.
Thank you to Hatim. My point, I would like to explain about overhunting. Much hunting is a behavior that will damage the ecosystem and destroy animal and fauna. Because overhunting depletes species population, extinction can be real possibility. The extinction often transpires due to factors such as habitat loss, hunting, play, and significant role in species reduction. It's a process that negatively affects to entire ecosystem. In most cases, animals provide a service that make the planet habitable because we have biodiversity. We in turn can enjoy agricultural system, water resources, climate stability, and clean air. If you consider that each animal has a part in how the earth operates, you can see the extension describe the entire system leading to serious implications. Here, a quick example, how do trees grow naturally? This means up to animal which take seed from the parent plant and distribute them throughout an area. The ecological action result in forest. Therefore, without the species we live the perform that task, we almost constantly have favored trees in the environment. This scenario show the ecosystem interconnectedness as our whole biosphere depends our numerous working parts. Additionally, overhunting affect wildlife and more concentrated level to another way. Animal fear overhunting affect in their life. Such instance, such a hibernation, migration are cut short with forced wildlife they avoid an abnormal situation like finding the new environment to avoid hunting ground. That can impact the generation to come. Overhunting have potential for overall animal population in a way that damage the environment as a whole. If we do not pursue solution, we shall continue to see wildlife decrease in number, which present a mass problem for the ecosystem. Thank you. That are for me. I would like to pass to Mustaqim for the third point.
Thank you to Harith. I would like to talk about the natural disaster. Another is the third point. A natural disaster. Natural phenomena are all continuous process of movement or transformation that occur in nature without human intervention. Forest fire occur as a result of natural factor that destroy the entire forest ecosystem. For example, flora and fauna will die and become extinct, causing carbon dioxide gas to increase. In addition, oxygen gas is decreasing because plants cannot carry out the photosynthesis process. Furthermore, large large flood are also a natural factor that destroy the entire forest ecosystem. Strong sulfur water flow will erode and transport the soil along with its minerals to other places, affecting the fertility of the soil, causing the food chains to be affected. In conclusion, forest fire and large floods are one of the natural disasters that threat the forest ecosystem. The final point is I would like to give Alif.
Okay, thank you, Mustaqim. For the last point is over-exploitation. Okay, over-exploitation is the act of consuming too much of something, particularly natural resources, such as coal, minerals, or other things that are present in a location and may be used by humans. The overexploitation of natural resources, which happen when harvesting supports the rate of reproduction of wild plant and animal species, continues to pose a serious danger to the forest ecosystem. This overexploitation is caused by a high demand by irresponsible parties who only care about their own profit by carrying out logging activities and excessive mining of natural resources without supervision, which will cause the population of most species to decrease. Therefore, overexploitation of wildlife can result in irreversible species and population loss, ecosystem disruption, economic loss, food shortage, and pathogen transmission. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all for us. In conclusion, this is the point that make the threat to forest ecosystem, such as overhunting, deforestation, natural disaster, and open burning. Thank you.